If you're ready for a story, take a seat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. Nod your head and tuck your feet. Make your hands all nice and neat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. Hello! My name is Angie and I am here at the Galax-Carroll Regional Library to do virtual story time with you. Yay! And we have a very special story time here today. We're going to talk about fire safety. We have two really good books to read. We have some activities and crafts that I'll tell you about in our take and make bags. And we have a super special guest. It might be a firefighter who's going to talk to us about fire safety. I'm so excited. I hope you are too. Let's get started. The first book that we're going to read today is called A Visit to the Fire Station by Rosalind Clark, and we have permission to read this book by the publisher, which is Learning Books. So thank you, Learning Books, for giving us permission to read this. A Visit to the Fire Station by Rosalind Clark. Time for a field trip. It's time for a class field trip. We are visiting a fire station. Have you ever been to a fire station before? I have. I went one time to help them wash the fire engines. It was so much fun, and those things are big. We meet a firefighter. She shows us around the station. We see suits and helmets. Suits protect firefighters from fire. Helmets protect them from falling objects. What might fall in a burning building? What do you think might fall if a building is on fire? Do you think part of the ceiling could fall down? And if it falls down on their head, it's a good thing that firefighters are wearing a helmet to protect them. We see fire trucks and fire engines. They have sirens and they turn on a siren and it is loud. Why do you think fire trucks and engines have sirens and lights? Have you ever been driving down the road in your grown-up's car and you hear or see a fire engine? It's very loud, isn't it? Why do you think they have those lights and sirens? Do you think it's so that when other drivers see them coming or hear them coming, they can get out of the way so the firefighter can get to the fire quicker? That's what I think. Fire trucks have ladders, and firefighters climb up the ladders to reach the fires. Fire engines have hoses. Hoses spray water, and water puts out the fire. You see the fire in that house? And that hose is spraying a lot of water on it. So hopefully that will put that fire out very soon. Firefighters need to get to the fire fast. The fire station has a pole, and firefighters slide down the pole instead of going down the steps. They just slide down the pole really fast. Why do firefighters need to get to fires fast? Why do you think they should get to the fires really fast? Do you think it's so that they can put the fire out sooner so that there's less damage? That's what I think. I think that's why they have to be fast. Firefighters work hard. The fire station has a kitchen and firefighters can eat and rest there. Fire stations have everything a firefighter needs. Would you like to visit a fire station? I would love to visit a fire station, and thank goodness we have a very special firefighter who's going to tell us about some fire safety from the Galax Fire Department.
Hello, my name is Andrew Hennis. I'm a firefighter EMT for the Galax Volunteer Fire Department. Today we're going to very briefly discuss some important fire prevention and fire safety tips. The very first thing we want to talk about is smoke alarms like this one. Smoke alarms should be installed on every level of your home as they are extremely important, and they should preferably be placed in places like inside bedrooms and right outside sleeping areas. Smoke alarms are only as good, however, as the battery inside them. Right there. Without a working battery, the smoke alarm cannot do its job. It's everyone in the household's job to remind the adults in the house to check the batteries at least once a month to make sure the smoke alarm is working properly. If the smoke alarm ever goes off, it'll sound something like this. It is very important to remember that we do not hide, we go outside. We want to go outside immediately when the smoke alarm goes off. Everyone should know 2 ways out of every room of the house just in case the main way was to get blocked by a fire. If the house is full of smoke when the smoke alarm goes off, we get low and go. Smoke and heat go up, so it's important that we crawl outside staying low to the ground where the good air is. If we come to a door that is hot to the touch, we cannot go through it. There is fire on the other side and we will need to find another way out. That's why it's important to have the 2 ways out. Once you get outside, go to your safe meeting place. If you do not have a safe meeting place, ask the adults in your home to make one and make sure everyone knows where it is. It should be somewhere that is a safe distance from the house and does not move, something like a tree or a mailbox. Once you get to your meeting place, stay there. Do not leave for any reason. Never go back inside a house that is on fire, no matter what happens. Next, 911 is the emergency number for when you need a police officer, firefighter, or ambulance's help. If your house catches on fire once you get to your meeting place, you will need to call 911 so the firefighters will know to come help. The most important thing that the 911 dispatcher will need to know is your address. This tells the firefighters where your home is. If you do not know your address already, ask the adults in your home to help you learn it, as it's very important. Next, a fire safety tip for inside the home is that we never play with matches or lighters. If we find matches or lighters lying around the house, we need to tell an adult. Do not touch them, do not mess with them, let the adult take them to a safe place. Finally, if your clothes ever catch on fire, you need to stop, drop, and roll. Stop exactly where you are, do not panic, drop to the floor, cover your mouth and nose like this. This helps to keep the nasty smoke out, and then roll back and forth until the fire is completely out. If you or someone you know does not have access to working smoke alarms for your residence, or if you have more questions about fire prevention and fire safety tips, please contact the Galax Fire Department at the office phone number listed below. Thank you.
Wasn't that so interesting? Thank you so much to Chris and Andrew Hennis, who are the firefighters at the Galax Fire Department, for that very special video. Wow, firefighters are amazing. They're such heroes. So the next book that I have to read to you, it's kind of about fire too. It's called Oh No, Little Dragon, and it's by Jim Averbeck, and we have permission to read this from the publisher Simon & Schuster. Oh No, Little Dragon. Little Dragon had a spark in his heart, so he could huff and puff and whoosh. Fire came out of his mouth. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Little Dragon has a lot of spark in his heart. Oh, Little Dragon, Mama said, I truly love your flame. But look how sooty you are. Time for a bath. Do you know what soot is? Soot is the black stuff that sometimes comes from things that have been burned. So it looks like Little Dragon, because he's got fire coming out of his mouth, got all sooty and dirty. He's gonna have to take a bath now. Oh no, I hate taking baths, said Little Dragon. Look how angry he looks. You can play with your new wooden boat, said Mama. Okay, grumbled Little Dragon. So there's Little Dragon getting into the bathtub with his new boat. Grrr, Little Dragon growled. You're toast. Then he huffed and puffed and whoosh! What happened to the boat? It caught on fire. Oh no! Little Dragon Fire Department to the rescue. Cannonball! And the Little Dragon Fire Department jumped into the water, and the water splashed up onto the boat. And what do you think happened? It put the fire out, first of all. Little Dragon is laughing. Look! Little Dragon got a mouthful of water. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. The water doused Little Dragon's spark. He huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed, but not a flicker of flame would come out. Little Dragon thumped his heart and rubbed his tummy to restart the spark, but oh no, it only gave him a cherry belly. So Little Dragon bundled into every stitch of winter clothing from his closet. But oh no, that only made him all sweaty. Little Dragon dashed to the kitchen and he ate the 3 hottest chili peppers from the bowl. Whew, whew, spicy. But oh no, that didn't restart the spark in his heart. It only made his eyes water. And they wouldn't stop. Plink, plunk, plop. Why are you crying, Little Dragon? Mama asked. Because, Little Dragon said, if I don't have my flame, you won't love me anymore. Oh no, Little Dragon, Mama said, I could never stop loving you. Because you are the spark in my heart. Then she kissed him on his freshly scrubbed snout. Little Dragon felt warm inside. Warm inside? Could it be? Oh yes! Little Dragon huffed and puffed, and what do you think happened? Whoosh! 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 Oh no, sooty again. Look how dirty he got. Guess what Little Dragon's gonna go do? Take a bath. You're right. Oh my goodness, Little Dragon, what a fun story. I wanted to tell you about our Take and Make activity bags that we have available at the Galax Public Library and the Carroll County Public Library. The activities this week have to do with fire safety. We have some really special treats in those bags from the Galax Fire Department, so thank you so much to them for the treats. We have a fun fire safety scavenger hunt that you can do with your family at home. There are some fun fire truck activities, a fire truck coloring page, and all the things that you need to make a fire dog. So all of the things that you need to make this are in the Take and Make activity bag. If you can just ask your adult to take you to the library, they can bring you here. You can pick up a Take and Make bag. You can check out some books while you're here too. And then you can go home and make those activities. Well, thank you all so much for joining me again today for virtual story time. Virtual story times are going to happen every Tuesday at 10:30. And if you can't make it at that time, don't worry. It will be recorded and you can always watch it whenever you want on the library's YouTube channel or on its Facebook page. Thanks for sitting, thanks for listening, thanks for coming here today. Now that story time is over, hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye, see you next time.